go ahead. Welcome to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, where the Arkansas Razorbacks get set to take on the North Texas Mean Green. Last night, the Arkansas Razorbacks beat the depleted bench of the North Texas Mean Green 10-0. Not without a stellar effort in goal by Taylor Stovall, though, for North Texas, who was signed just this week by the team to take over those goaltending duties. Arkansas, from end to end, I'd say about 5/6 of the game was played down on the other end of the ice last night. Most of the time, North Texas would ice the puck just to get some rest on the ice. With a short bench like this, Dylan, you know, it's hard to overcome for sure. If you're North Texas, though, what are some of the things you can do to mitigate the difference in players on the ice?
I mean, you gotta keep fatigue in mind. One of the things that they can do mostly is get the puck cleared, not clearing it all the way down the ice, because that just gets the puck right back in their zone. Keeping it out, just making sure that Arkansas has tough chances if they get anything, and just trying to keep it all minimalized.
Well, we're getting ready for the starting lineups here. Like we said, Arkansas won 10-0 last night on the back of Dylan Odeline's hat trick. He was the first star last night's game. Arkansas going to be starting a little bit different line out there. It looks like they got a few of the guys that would be described as fourth liners normally, or third or fourth liners normally for Arkansas. They're going to play them a little bit more today. How does the effect of last night's game too really play a factor in a shorter bench?
Well, I mean, looking for North Texas, they've either got to come out with the mentality to turn things around and kind of make this trip, not worthwhile, or make it worthwhile.
Right.
Excuse me. And then for Arkansas, I mean, they're coming off a big ego boost. They're going to come out playing hard. The fourth liners are going to try and prove themselves. So really, it's just going to be a battle to the finish to see what the feel of the game is going to be.
North Texas having a little fun there in the starting lineup announcement, as 5 of their 7 skaters are right there on the blue line getting ready to go. Smaller crowd here tonight. We didn't expect a big crowd here on a football Saturday. Everybody's staying at home. They've scheduled these middle-of-the-day games. By the way, this is Dylan Van Zant to my left and Quinn Shields doing the camera on my right. I'm EJ Sanders. We're getting ready to do this game. We got 2 linesmen and a referee out there getting ready to go. We haven't seen yet whether or not Arkansas and the Mean Green will be playing with a running clock today. It could potentially happen with this shorter bench. North Texas would have to be the team to declare that. Obviously, they're the road team. Arkansas can't just play with a running clock. But if they agree to it, if they ask Arkansas, hey, can we play with the shorter clock, I'm sure they would agree to it. And we're seeing the first start in goal tonight for Christian Graham. We saw him a little bit last night, had a shutout period. He's maybe small in stature, but we saw him moving around there in pre-games. Mm-hmm. He looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. That's one of the things you got to make up for.
Excellent rendition of the national anthem, one of the best we've heard here at the Jones Center. As we get ready to lace them up, strap on those helmets and get ready to go, Arkansas will be skating from left to right. on your screen. North Texas will be skating from right to left. Arkansas wearing their black uniforms, as is a custom for them here at the Jones Center. They have the white stripe down the middle with the 2 red stripes surrounding that, and the big A on the logo. That Arkansas A looks very classy right there, as North Texas is also skating out there. Really like their uniforms, very similar to Arkansas's. They got the white tops with the black pants and the white socks. They got the kind of the green as an accent, but they are the mean green. They're going to get out here and get ready to go. They got the black stripe down the middle as well. In goal tonight for both teams, we already said Christian Graham getting his first start for the Arkansas Razorbacks Division III program, and Taylor Stovall on net again. On the other end, like we said, we've been impressed on both ends of the ice in terms of that category. When you face upwards 60, maybe 70 shots last night, like Stovall faced, only giving up 10 goals is a valiant effort, especially
to not be a regular member of the team. That's fantastic.
Parisi getting a quick shot off there, off the face-off. Parisi and McLean out there as Arkansas pins a man along the boards. Arkansas right away leaving off where they left off last night as they fire a quick shot. That's Odeline. Odeline had an excellent night last night. Odeline with the puck. He's backhanding it along. He'll send it back to the point. Has Higgins there. He's going to fire through traffic well high in the net, and batting it to the corner there is Lafferty. Picking it up here is Arkansas. They're going to try to bat one along. They got a man at the point. They got Higgins. Tucker Higgins back down low, looking for a man. Picking it up there is McLean. McLean, part of the starting lineup tonight, and wow, he sniped the top right corner. What a goal to start the game. Trevor McLean absolutely picking the top corner. That's hard to do against a tall goaltender like that. Stovall dropped to that butterfly a little early and couldn't get the glove up over the shoulder. 19-19 to go in this first period. Arkansas scoring in the first minute of the game. We saw them do that in a couple of periods last week against Vanderbilt. Tonight, though, or today, I should say.
Yeah, that's one of those things you're going to be having to expect see more of tonight, especially 41 seconds into the game, already scoring the first one.
The Deacon brothers going at it here. Grant Deacon fires a quick shot. Rebound out front. Arkansas not able to stick it home. It gets iced all the way down the ice. Arkansas is going to chase it down. No icing call here. Went right under an Arkansas player's stick. So they'll wave that one off. Here comes Odeline back the other direction. He's on his backhand forehand, plays the puck up the far side. Skating into the zone, Sugasawara fires a tough angled shot. Goes well wide of the net. Odeline to pick it up here at the point. He's going to work it along to himself. Gets to the low circle, now the low slot. Now the far side circle. Backhand shot blocked down there nicely by Glye. Arkansas back at the point. Holding on to it is Magnus. He'll fire a shot, but his blocker decided into the corner. Arkansas going to pick it up here. Skating around with it is Sugasawara, but he couldn't hold on to the puck. Sorry, that's Aiden Everett. Everett's going to turn back around now. Everett behind his own cage. Arkansas conceding 100 feet of ice there. And they'll work it up the near side boards. Skating into the zone is Wheeler. James Wheeler up the near side boards. He's going to try to work through traffic. Tries to pass one off for Deacon. Arkansas can't take it away. And it comes back down the ice. Arkansas with the puck, their own zone. Batted away here by Chase. Sorry, that's Chase Deacon, brother of Grant Deacon on the Arkansas team. As Arkansas takes it into the zone, making a stopping move is Marsh. He'll fire one on goal. Couldn't get the rebound as Wheeler, and working his way through traffic. Back the other direction. This is going to be Lamb now as he gets the forward pass, but Arkansas able to knock him off the puck gently there. Still working hard for it is Lamb in the corner. Coming back there as well as Rosenberger. And Arkansas seeing a little bit more pressure from North Texas in the early going. They were more concerned about keeping their legs last night. Tonight, playing with a little bit more abandon to start the game. 3 guys forward like that as Rees is at the point. Instead, it's sheltered down low for Moore and picked up and ousted out of the zone there by Lamb, Preston Lamb, as Arkansas picks it back up. Zach Palmer, offensive zone, backhand. He's at the top of the circle on the near side. He's got Rees at the point, couldn't get the pass off, broken up, finally gets to Rees. Rees at the top of the circle, backhand pass down low for Palmer, fires a tough angled shot off the side of the net, goes back behind the net, picked up nicely there by Branscombe. Branscombe 2 goals last night, first couple of his career here for Arkansas. That's the way you want to get off to a good start.
Absolutely. North Texas really is doing a good job of trying to maintain puck possession. It's just hard against Arkansas, especially in their own zone.
Palmer will pick it up. He'll send this one back down. And easily on goal. Stovall just poked that one away, trying to get it out of the zone, but stolen away nicely there by the Arkansas player. That was Branscombe. Finds Tilson, who fires a low shot. Sorry, that was Valentini who had the steal. And back the other way comes Arkansas to regroup. This is Palmer, near side boards, crosses the red line, flips one down into the corner. Chasing after it there is Dietrich. Dietrich's just going to slap one along the boards to the near side, picked up there by Lamb. Lamb can't hold on to the puck. 2 Arkansas players meet him there. It's tied up along the boards in the corner as Jackson comes over to help out his teammate, Tilson. Jackson comes away with the puck. Garrett Jackson for Arkansas. Back to the point. Finds Rees, who couldn't control it, and it escapes the zone. 4 minutes gone here in the first period. He has Palmer near side. Palmer going to skate it up into the zone. Zach Palmer, high slot, fires a shot low. Rebound there. Score! Parker Tilson. And it's 2-0 just like that. A much faster start for Arkansas tonight, and we expected that.
That's the nice thing about getting so many shots on goal in the beginning. North Texas is really struggling. They haven't gotten a shot on goal yet, but it's what happens when you have a short bench trying to keep at bay a top Division III team.
Not wrong there. Arkansas is a top Division III team. At least they were last year, going to nationals, finishing 1-0-2 in the national tournament. 2 ties and beat the eventual national champion, Hope College. Hope College, their only loss in the entire in the regionals or in the national tournament came to Arkansas. Arkansas did a great job winning that game, and they were disappointed they didn't get to move on to the Final Four, which was kind of what they wanted to do. Now in the NCAA, they call that the Frozen Four, but you know, I'm sure the ACHA can't infringe on that. But they almost made it to the Final Four. This is a team, though, that's rebuilding this year and looking for some pieces to fill in for some of those high-powered offensive guys they lost.
Absolutely. That's you know, several of the pieces have filled in last week for some of the Division I, or some of the Division I has filled in for Division III. So they had some good help from there, and so hopefully they can keep building, especially after, you know, last night's confidence booster of a game.
Grant skating around his brother Chase, skating literal circles around him there, as Arkansas has been skating circles around this depleted North Texas team. Sugasawara can't hold on to it down in the corner. Ziders trying to pick it up there, comes back to the point, and North Texas will clear the zone all the way down the ice. Graham's going to come out of the goal to wave off that icing. Arkansas trying to get the puck away from Chase Deacon. Chase doing a good job, but Sugasawara comes away with it. Looking for Everett. Goes off his skate. No icing here. Everett going to skate down the ice. He'll beat his man to the puck, and he kind of gets tripped up there. No call, of course. I don't think North Texas is going to garner too many calls with 15 minutes to go here in this first period. 2-0 game. Arkansas going to chase it down below the goal line. This is going to be Odeline. Odeline with the puck. He's going to try to play this one ahead. He banks one off the boards, finds Sugasawara. Sugasawara bats one along. He's got McLean. McLean down low in the corner. McLean's going to try to play this one back along. McLean still with it. Low slot. Going to fire a shot, and he gets it past the goaltender, and they'll score. Taylor Stovall couldn't stop that nice shot by Trevor McLean. He's got 2 goals here early. Trevor McLean with the goal, and it's 3-0. In the early going, 5 minutes gone.
That was a good little rush right down there. It's looking like they're going to get the best of Stovall down there, but he seems to be having some equipment issues. It's the second faceoff they've had to prolong because looks like his skate strap's coming a little undone. Guess that's what's happening when you don't have your equipment sponsored to you.
Arkansas, yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, it's something that North Texas is going to have to adjust to for sure. They have a guy back there. I mean, he just played 60 minutes last night and gave up 10 goals, but I mean, he had to work all 60 minutes last night. Trying to conserve some energy here tonight. It looks like North Texas is pushing forward a little bit more, but Arkansas able to skate around them. Dumped back into the zone by North Texas. North Texas a little bit of offensive zone time here in the first period, something they didn't have last night. Arkansas looking to work it out of the zone. Losing in his skates there was Magnus. Looks for an outlet pass. Was looking for McLean, who hustles after the puck. McLean looks like he's got some fresh legs. He'll send one up the far side, and it's taken away easily here by North Texas. North Texas trying not to lose it, and they do. This is Parisi with the puck on his backhand. Now his forehand fires a tough angled shot, and good positioning that time by Stovall. And we'll have another stoppage of play. A faceoff will come to the left.
You know, one of the big benefits he has is he's obviously a big guy. You know, compared to Arkansas's goalie tonight, he can cover some real estate. He may not have all the movements down or the, great equipment, but he's doing a good job of being a person to cover it.
Holding his own out there as Arkansas trying to push this one back to the point. Branscombe with the puck right now down in the corner. He gets checked off it there by Glide, but back to the point. It's going to be Arkansas firing a shot tipped in front, but well wide of the net. Moore's going to pick it up near side boards. He's got a man at the point. That's Magnus. Instead decides to, or opts to send this one down low. Arkansas a tough time controlling that puck again is Wheeler. He's had a tough time the last couple of games trying to keep his feet. North Texas all over him in the corner again. Branscombe's going to pick it up far side. Finds Wheeler. Wheeler's got more out front. Still can't get rid of the puck, though, as Deacon is checking on him. Centering pass out front. Moore can't get it on net. Good job by Magnus holding the blue line. Tip in front. Wheeler. A nice play there, scooting out in front of the goaltender. I'd like to see him screen him a little bit more, get out in front of him a little bit more, but a nice job getting that tip on goal.
Absolutely. Arkansas is doing a great job not even halfway through the first period, and they've already gotten the double digits of shots. They're not making it an easy night for Stovall.
Tilson loses this faceoff, but Arkansas gets it back quickly, as they've been doing all night. Or all day, I should say, as McLean's going to pick this one up. McLean below the goal line, centering pass, out front, quick shot, is blocked down and then scored. The block might have helped Arkansas out right there. We'll get you a number here in a second. Looked like that puck was tipped in front, and it caused Stovall to freeze in his position. That's Nick Valentini.
Second goal, he got his first goal last night. It's a freshman, looking to be a big piece of this team in the coming years.
Coach's son, going to send one to the near side. Celebrated his first goal last night, like you were saying. 13:03 to play in this first period, and blowing a tire there at center ice was Michael Lafferty. Arkansas trying to work it through the zone. That's McLean with the puck. He's very talented with the puck, on the puck, I should say. Tilson with the puck. Now back to McLean. He gets that pass tipped away down in the corner by Dietrich. Arkansas going to try to pick it up here. Arkansas back to the point. Quick shot through traffic, but it gets all the way through untouched. Arkansas trying to set up those screens. It's been the most effective way they've scored this weekend, is really trying to get in front of Stovall and get him out of position. Stovall hugging the post near side. Arkansas looking to play it back down into the circle. Picked up here by Tilson, loses it in his skates. Tilson with the puck, back down low. Has a man there. It looks like an Arkansas player as Tilson's trying to come away with it. Tilson's going to skate it below the goal line. He gets met there nicely by Glide. Glide pokes it away and is able to send it around the boards. Held in the zone only momentarily and back down the ice. No icing here. Coming to pick this one up is going to be Sugasawara. Sugasawara near side boards. He gets checked hard into the boards there by Chase Deacon. Sugasawara back up as Grant Deacon takes it up the ice for Arkansas. Picked up now by Everett. Aiden Everett with the puck back behind the net. Aiden Everett skating out front. Centering pass. Has Palmer, who couldn't handle it cleanly. He's going to have to regroup down in the corner. Arkansas rotating around. Sugasawara looking for Palmer on the give and go. Kind of missed on that pass. Arkansas going to send it back down low. Sugasawara. They have Deacon, who fires a shot. It gets tipped up high into the rafters. Hits the ceiling here at the Jones Center. 11:32 to go. Ground rules say that'll be a face-off in the offensive zone.
I think one of the biggest things that could help Stovall out with being a presence in front of the net is just coming out a little bit more. He's staying a lot, hugging the posts and everything. If he would just come out and square up to the puck, he'd have a little more of the net blocked, make it a little easier of a time for North Texas.
Well, his MO last night was staying deep in the crease, and it helped him out for the first couple of periods, but you're right. I think tonight he needs to come out a little bit more and cut down those angles as Everett takes it behind his own net, far side boards. This is Everett. Everett working it through center ice, poked away from him. Arkansas will regroup, though, trying to skate this one into the zone as the Arkansas player. That's Deacon. Grant Deacon hops over a man. Centering pass out front, right on target, but Sugasawara was tied up out there. Arkansas's shot from the point. That's Higgins. Picked up by Sugasawara. Wrap around, and he scored. That's a tough play to make, and the young freshman made it. Griffin Sugasawara.
That's one of those. It's so hard to find any fault in anyone except for the man in net. Just those easy wraparounds. Should have been defended better, but it's hard to blame anyone.
Wraparounds happen a lot. On tough defensive plays.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of unlucky bounces for Stovall. Those bounces went their way last night. The bounce is not going their way right now in this first period. The exact opposite of the first 10 minutes they had last night. North Texas hung with Arkansas for 10 and a half minutes before Arkansas finally put one in the goal out of frustration. But tonight it seems like Arkansas is having their way and able to get up and down the ice with ease.
Yeah, they 5 goals in half a period. That's a feat.
Here comes McLean. Arkansas right back on the attack. We'll see that quite a bit in this game as McLean's low shot blocked down nicely by Glye. Arkansas trying to take this puck away. They'll get it back. A centering pass out front. Tipped back down the ice. 10:41 to go in the first period. A 5-0 lead for Arkansas.
I think if nothing else, it's nice to see the Deacon brothers having fun with each other. They were just toying with each other on the face-off.
Parisi's going to get this puck. A centering pass out front for McLean. He'll score. What a pass by Alex Parisi. Alex Parisi finds Trevor McLean, and McLean has the Hattie in the first period. 6-0.
This there's not a mercy roll in ECHA, is there?
There is not.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, Arkansas would probably agree to a running clock if North Texas asked for one.
I'm surprised they didn't ask for one at the beginning of the game. Yeah.
It's one of those things. You got to believe in your team that is going to be able to do something out here, despite the short bench. Got to believe they can get out here and play some hockey with Arkansas. Arkansas right now, though, treating this as a drill. So they'll send one to the near side. Dylan Odeline, offensive zone. Odeline skating by. He has a man at the point. Instead, opts to take this one back below the goal line. Centering pass, give and go. Nice save by Stovall. They'll kick that one down below the goal line. Arkansas holds the blue line. This is McLean at the point. Leaves one here. It's going to be backhanded along there by Higgins. Arkansas not going to be able to hold the zone this time. Comes all the way down the ice. No icing here. Odeline, a man in his hip pocket. That was Rosenberger. Rosenberger going to turn back the other way. He's out of position. Arkansas 3-on-4 the other way, though, as Jackson's shot gets steered wide there by the stick of Chase Deacon. Arkansas back below the goal line, poked away nicely into the quarter by Glye. Kevin Glye, one of the better defensive players here for North Texas. He's done a good job this weekend of keeping Arkansas in check. But one man can only do so much. As he's fighting for it again, Kevin Glye gets the puck up to his man, and they can't clear the zone.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that it looks like North Texas is being the more physical team. I don't know if Arkansas is just doing that because of the short bench, or if they're just
well, North Texas last night started to be physical, and Arkansas paid them back 1 or 2 times, and the physicality was over. Quick shot there, goes wide. I think Arkansas knows they're the more physical team really at heart, and I think North Texas is not wanting to start a physical game.
Absolutely.
Can't lose any guys at this point, as Arkansas is going to send this one ahead. This is Branscombe trying to skate it ahead. He's going to leave it there. Looked like on accident for Moores. He'll fire a tough shot, tough angle. Stovall watches that one go past the net. Arkansas going to Olay this one along. This is Newman Magnus. He'll center this pass out front and just steering it into the corner again is Stovall. Doesn't want to cover it up, just wants to keep that clock running. I think that's kind of the mentality. As whiffing on the shot there is Magnus. He'll chop at it there, and it comes back out of the zone. Chasing it down here. Looks like that's Wheeler. We'll find a man far side. Sorry, that was Marsh. Arkansas skating it up the ice. Nice job by Tilson. He'll work by one man into the offensive zone. Parker Tilson with the puck. Tilson with it. Going to try to center one here. Can't find his man. Now Tilson with it again. Back to the point. That's Rees. He'll fire a shot just high of the net. Another centering pass out front, and Tilson puts it away. 7-0. Arkansas continuing to pile on here. 7:53 to go in the first.
Yeah, now it's just getting to be one of those games. There's really nothing you can do to stop this bleeding. Having only 7 players, you don't have any position players anymore. It's people just filling in for who's not there.
Jackson's shot on a breakaway there. Semi-breakaway was stopped nicely by Stovall. Back the other way comes Chase Deacon. Arkansas getting caught off guard a couple of times like that. They're able to recover, though. There's just not a whole lot of chances for North Texas to get forward, and I think that's causing issues for Arkansas. Whenever they do get forward, it seems like Arkansas is scrambling back.
Yeah, One of the things that I've noticed is, North Texas is doing a good job of keeping it out of their zone and shoveling the puck in. I feel like the refs might have been lenient on a couple icing calls, but it's they're doing a good job of keeping it out of their zone as much as they can.
Lafferty loses the puck. This is Grant Deacon, passes one off, has a man in front, a quick shot, rebound there, and shutting it down is Taylor Stovall. 7:23 to go in the period.
It's
he's an emergency goaltender.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's doing a good job for what the team has to offer for him.
What he's being asked to do out there.
Absolutely.
As Deacon wins this over to Sugasawara, he'll pass this one down low, looking for Everett. This top line has been excellent so far this year. They'll send it down low for Aiden Everett. Everett's really come into his own this year. There's the centering pass out front, and Sugasawara, no doubt, all alone in front of the net. He'll put that one away. It's 8-0.
Looks like I'm going to need another page on the stat sheet. It's filling up pretty quick.
Yeah. Arkansas is getting back to center ice. Gotta wonder if they'll ever take the foot off the gas pedal here. 8-0.
I think the hard thing is they don't really have a fifth line to put in, and
they don't have anybody else. They could skate us out there.
Yeah.
North Texas would definitely score some goals then.
I usually keep a pair of skates in my trunk. I could see if they need some help.
Arkansas will send this one back along. Gotta appreciate their effort tonight. Good job here chasing this one down by Samuel Ziders. Really appreciate North Texas coming up here.
Absolutely. At least they're giving us a hockey game to watch and put some effort out there, so that way it's not just a...
Can't fault these guys' effort for sure. They've been putting out effort all weekend long.
Absolutely.
Kind of hope to see a goal for them at some point.
Well,
as much as I'd like Christian Graham to get the 0 on the scoreboard, be I think a good consolation for this North Texas team coming up here.
As of right now, I've yet to record a shot for them this period, so I'm not
too optimistic.
Not too optimistic, but I'm always open for surprises.
Quick shot there by Rees, and it snuck by. Sometimes when things are just going correctly. I think Rees was surprised that went in the goal. Prompted surprised us for sure. 9-0.
I thought it might have gotten stuck in the back of the net. I didn't think he had a right angle on it to get it in short side.
Not sure how he snuck that one by. Arkansas comes away with it. This is Odeline. Odeline skating it ahead. He's going to leave that one there. Parisi can't hold on to it. He's going to have to chase it down onto the sideboards. Near side boards, Arkansas looking to try to play this one back along. It's parried along there by Chase Deacon. Back along, Arkansas down low. This is Jackson. He'll shuffle it along for Parisi. Parisi's got a man at the point. Sends it to Jackson out front, and he just whiffed on it, and it comes all the way down the ice. They'll blow this one dead for icing. 5:42 to go. First period of play.
I think one of the things that makes a 7-man bench a lot easier for North Texas is the fact that the Jones Center is such a short ice compared to regulation size. It's not as much to sprint, not as much ground to cover.
Arkansas face off to the left. You're right, the shorter ice certainly you would think benefit a short bench team, but it still benefits a team with more players. So they can get even more rest. Arkansas going to fire one on goal. Rebound is there. Rosenberger just wants to get it out of the zone. Can't quite get there. Using all of his power as Parisi, an excellent stick handler. We've seen a lot from him. He's got very soft hands. As Odeline shot from the point, blocker down. Rebound comes all the way back to Odeline. He'll chip one into the air to himself, but it's batted away nicely by Rosenberger. Arkansas keeps it out of the zone, and North Texas will flip this one into the air, but lightly as Jackson finds a centering pass. Parisi fires a low shot and scores. They figured it out last night. One of the things Stovall was so good at was covering the high side of the net.
They definitely took last night as a learning curve. And
timeout here for North Texas already here in the first period. 10-0. This is a score that we finished with last night. 15 minutes gone in the first tonight. Like I said, they tried to take advantage of the high side, and Arkansas couldn't score for a while because they kept trying to shoot high. Now they're shooting low, and dropping to your knees like that so many times, it takes a toll on you as a goaltender.
Absolutely, and especially, you know, if you know you're not a starting goaltender or someone who practices this daily, you're getting back up. That's a hard thing too. Once you drop, you're down there for at least a second or two while you regain your footing. But he's doing a good job. He's staying in there, and he's been looking like he's been getting frustrated. But how can you not with what you're handed?
Well, stick around to the start of the second period. I believe we'll have Coach Andrew Falls on, the Division I hockey coach, on for a short interview. We'll talk to him, ask him about a few things, what it's like coaching a Division I hockey team in the ACHA.
And if not, you just get to hear us talk more.
I trust Coach Falls to be here for us. As Arkansas will take the center ice face-off. It'll be Moore against Chase Deacon. Chase Deacon, the brother of Grant, here on this Division III team. Wonder if that had anything to do with getting this game set up.
I don't know. Part of me is also wondering, you know, is Arkansas trying to make up for the football game last week? They're trying to give us a
talked a little bit about that last night as North Texas did not yield in that game.
Nope.
Arkansas's fight song includes the words "never yield," so we'll see what they do. They maybe take it a little slower. A little bit of defensive zone passing here by Arkansas. Comes down the ice trying to chase this one down.
It's not looking much slower. It's still quite a charge by the Arkansas front, but
yeah, these guys aren't going to give up.
No,
that's for sure. And that's really the worst thing you can do if you're Arkansas as well is just stop playing. You know, coaches don't want to see that. Fans don't want to see that. North Texas doesn't want to see that. As Marsh turns around, he's got two North Texas players harassing him there. About this, a little defensive zone time for Arkansas. They'll try to skate it ahead. It's banked off the boards down the ice. No icing here. It's waved off as Ziders chases it down in the corner. Branscombe below the goal line, circles back around. A couple of North Texas players fighting for it there. A few more out front just resting their weary legs. As Branscombe skates through the middle, he makes a check on a player. Puck's still loose, but goes below the goal line. Picked up here now by Wheeler. Wheeler's trying to work it through the traffic. Can't do so. And North Texas back the other way. Chase Deacon, who has an unlimited motor out there. Can't get by as Moore skates into the zone, tries to toe drag. Magnus, that's Newman Magnus sending that one back around the boards. He'll go for a change along with Moore. Arkansas will put the Valentini line out there along with McLean, sending it near side. Not ready for it was Rosenberger. No. 3:21 to go. Back the other way, Arkansas.
Arkansas seems to be having a stick on every puck that North Texas passes, shoots, even touches.
It's part of being tired. As Palmer gets back to the point, Palmer's going to send this one back down low. North Texas steers that one aside, and here comes Chase Deacon. He's going to be their best offensive threat tonight to get a goal, leaving this building. He'll fire one on goal, and a quick shot goes off the post. North Texas an opportunity there to cut into the 10-0 lead. Arkansas well ahead. Back the other way is McLean. McLean offensive zone to Tilson. Tilson works through. Backhanded pass. Had a man on the doorstep, and McLean couldn't put it home. 10-0. Another shot there by Rees. Good job dropping to the butterfly and making that save by Stovall. Back around the boards. Arkansas near side. Arkansas looking to work this one along. In front. Quick shot. Couldn't put it on goal. That was Valentini. It might have been saved actually up into the glass behind the net. Arkansas watches as Deacon. I'm sorry, that's Lafferty. Making his move. Lafferty trying to work around a man and does. A nice move. Lafferty gets tripped up on the play. No call here. Lafferty not happy about that no call. And back the other way. Neither was the North Texas bench. Tilson. Back to the point. Has Everett. He's going to load up a shot. Blocked down nicely by Deacon. He'll have to shake that one off. Chase Deacon.
North Texas has gotten quite a few blocks, you know, by their players. They're making it a difficult path to the net, and I think that's one of the things that's going to help Stovall out and what's helped him out the last 5 minutes or so of the period to not have a whole lot allowed through.
Comes back to the point here. This is Everett. Everett banks one off the boards. Down low, picked up here by Glide. Glide's going to send it around the boards. Trying to chase that one down was Lamb. Arkansas is going to have to retreat back to the neutral zone, but they'll circle right back around as Everett puts this one down just off the side of the goal there. Off to the side of the goal as Sugasawara finds Deacon, Grant Deacon, fighting with his brother there. Deacon's going to come away with the puck one way or the other, and Grant sends it to the point. Odeline fires a shot, tipped on net. Nice save again there by Stovall. 1 minute left in this first period. This is Everett. Everett stick handling in front. The puck is loose out there. North Texas gets a stick on it. Bats it to the sideboard. Sugasawara turning back around. Trying to work around Deacon. Can't do it. Sugasawara, man at the point. Instead sends one to Grant. Grant Deacon with the puck. Grant has a man. Opts to turn that one around, and he gets it taken away from him there by Lamb. 30 seconds to go in the period. Arkansas has slowed down here in these last 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
North Texas playing with a little bit more vigor on the defensive end. Everett into the offensive zone. Everett's going to skate by a man. Out front, he has Deacon who fires a shot, and coming out to cut down that angle was Taylor Stovall. Nicely done by the North Texas goaltender.
That's the kind of positioning he needs. He came out and anticipated it. He dropped right when he needed to and took that right to the chest.
Tough mentality goaltenders have to have. Going towards a puck that's flying at your face. Quick shot here and just clearing it down the ice is North Texas. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, now 1. And that will end the first period of play. Arkansas with the 10-0 lead at the end of one period, Dylan.
It's, like I said earlier, at least they're giving us a hockey game to watch and giving us something to do before the football game starts. It's looking a little bit difficult for the North Texas to come back, obviously. But Arkansas is 33% on their shots, so that's positive to look at.
That is a positive stat for Arkansas. 12 minutes go on the clock between periods. Arkansas will skate to their locker room. At the top of the second period, we will have Coach Falls on the air with us for a short interview. We'll be back in 12 minutes. Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas. Arkansas leads this game 10-0 against the North Texas Mean Green. Arkansas has been taking them to task this weekend. After winning last night 10-0, they come on the ice tonight, scoring 10 in the first period, on pace to score 30, which would be a school record. Arkansas has done well here in this weekend series, getting them ready to go. Joining me now, though, is coach of the Division I program, Andrew Falls. How you doing today?
Not bad. Thanks for having me.
No problem. First off, we'd like to thank you for coming up and doing this interview with us, and also being the coach of the Division I team. How did that come about?
So I came from New York, Wagner College, outside of Staten Island, New York. Arkansas had kind of approached me about possibly coming down kind of the last second. For me, it was a no-brainer. I've known the program for a while from afar, and it was an obvious choice on my list. This past summer, Arkansas was at the top of it the whole way. So
that's awesome to hear. Now, Coach, you're getting prepared. Next week, you're going to have your first games against UCO and Oklahoma, your first road trip as well. Getting thrown into the fire in the WCHL right away. Now, when we talk about these teams that you're going to be facing this year, what stands out the most about your competition?
We are probably one of the toughest schedules of anybody in the country. Top 25 rankings came out last week, the preseason rankings. I think we're playing probably 10 or 11 teams in that top 25. Of the 8 teams in our conference, 6 of them were in that top 25. So we probably have one of the toughest conferences as well. So we're going to have some tough competition to start off, especially. UCO played in the national championship game last year. So it's going to be a test, but we're going to know where we stand right away. So that's what's nice about it. You can't expect to win a national championship playing cupcakes. That's for sure.
That's good to hear. The WCHL as well, as you've been saying, they are an elite conference. You're talking about all the top 25 teams that are in that conference. What's the difference, the biggest difference? Here at the Jones Center, we have the shorter ice rink, and one of the biggest things that we talk about here whenever we talk about being at the Jones Center is the kind of, as North Texas puts one on the board, first of the weekend. How is the adjustment coming from the smaller ice, and how do you practice on the smaller ice, and how does that translate when you go out to the bigger arenas that you got to play at here in the WCHL?
Yeah, a lot of it, is for us trying to use that home ice advantage, especially. A lot of teams don't expect that coming in, or they're not used to it, so we get to use that to our advantage a lot this year. As far as going on the road, we try to design some drills around that during practice, just to kind of open up the ice, open up the neutral zone. And almost ignore where the blue lines are at the moment, and try to stretch the ice a little bit more, because we know obviously when we get into a game on the road, it's going to be a little tougher. It's going to be an adjustment, but we're used to it at this point, how much we go on the road, and it's not anything different. Like it's usually said. I guess it can't necessarily be said in this case, but the ice is the same no matter where you go. So we're all going to play on the same ice. So you just got to outplay your competition regardless of what the rink looks like.
That's certainly true. Arkansas does very well in this building. They've affectionately, we've heard Coach Galini talk about it a couple of times. I've heard him dub it the shoebox, and that's one of my favorite terms to call this place. We love it here. We definitely, play a different style of hockey, it seems like, than we do elsewhere. But you were talking earlier, we were talking before we went on the air here about some of the guys that were on the Division III team last year that you've brought up to the Division I program this year. Tell me about what their leadership is going to mean and their success from last year, how that's going to translate over to the Division I program.
For us, we took 7 guys from that D3 team from last year that won SEC championship, and it's a nice commodity, a nice luxury to have that ability to take those guys, and they're going to hold their own, and they've shown that in practice already. We've got guys up in the top 6 that played on the D3 team last year that are going to be starting first weekend. So it's a wonderful basically development group we have on the D3 side of things, and those guys are going to be factors too. We're not just taking them for the depth, we're taking them because we believe that they are going to contribute. If we were taking them for depth, then that's a disservice to their ability. So for us, we expect them to be one of the top performers and to really change things. And like I said, it's a luxury to have that ability to take those guys and that they're already ready to go. There's no adjustment period. They're ready to perform first game, first period. So
now I am curious. Do you ever scrimmage with the Division III team?
Not at the moment. That might be something we do eventually.
Arkansas getting on the board here. A quick goal scored. Looks like that was James Wheeler putting one on the board. The goal earlier was scored by Preston Lamb for North Texas. North Texas getting their first of the weekend.
So we haven't talked that over with the D3 coaches yet about possibly scrimmaging. That might be something we do, but they're already in the middle of their season, so we don't want to take any of their practice time away. But there might be an open weekend here or there that we do that, especially when we come back from break, just to get guys back into game mode, which I call it. So that might be something we do first week of January or something like that, because after guys take a couple weeks off for Christmas break, things are different.
Another goal scored quickly here. Well, Coach, it's going to be a long season ahead. Over 30 games scheduled for both teams, the Division III and the Division I team. We will be calling about 30-some-odd games up here. So far in your time as a head coach, what's been your biggest takeaway and what's been the most rewarding thing for you so far?
It's the fact that this program it's only been around for 11 or 12 years now. It has grown so greatly, and I see that obviously. We have two teams, and we've got Coach Galini, who's still helping out off the ice with a lot of the in the community stuff and the business side of things. There's just such a great foundation and structure to the program that a lot of other programs wish they had. We've got a lot of things at our disposal. You guys being here, broadcasting all the games is a huge help. We've got our own video system as well that we use to break down video. We've got great recruiting. We've got, obviously, the school itself has supported us. Our move to student affairs this year is a huge help financially. So it's just the structure and the foundation around things. It's something that is set up to last long. It's not, just a one-off. This is something that's set up to be prolonged and be developed even further into something that is going to be known very widely around the country as one of the top programs, especially in the South, where you've only got 3 or 4 solid programs in the South. If we can dominate this market, this region of the country, things are going to go really well for us. So that's the plan, is to continue that growth over the next 5 years. If we can keep that up, we're going to be in a really, really, really good spot, on both sides, both D1 and D3. So.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck this season.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me. Anytime.
All right, we get back to the action. Arkansas scored a couple of goals. That was Coach Andrew Falls, a classy guy. We talked to him a little bit in the break as well. There's a nice little kick pass out front, and Moore's not able to shovel that one home. North Texas getting on the board here in the second period. That's kind of the big story. Glad they could get a goal. Came off a rebound that was left there by Christian Graham. A 2-on-2 the other direction. Arkansas getting another quick shot, and it's swallowed up nicely in front of the net.
There was a moment there after that first goal that they had more shots than Arkansas this period. They were at 2, and Arkansas had 1. But it's since then it's gone lopsided with them still having 2 and us having 10. They're doing good on face-offs. That's a positive for North Texas, but it's really just a hard game to play with 7 people.
Face-off will come to the right of Stovall. You bring up an excellent point. This game, not a game made for a short bench. It's definitely a depth sort of game. I think in hockey more so than almost any other sport. I'd say football is the other sport you have to consider, as Arkansas puts another one on the board. But in terms of depth, oh no, they're saying he made that save. Looked like he was blowing for a goal, but he never pointed to the.
Yeah, I think he gloved it.
I guess he gloved that one down. It sounded like it hit off the post.
Either way, that's a
my
quick
fault.
glove
An
by him.
errant call by me as North Texas skates it back the other way. This is Chase Deacon offensive zone. They'll try to work by a man, and Arkansas going to get called for the trip here. That's Newman Magnus. Still no touch by Arkansas. As coming all the way off the bench, a quick shot. Stick down, and there was no touch by the Arkansas player.
That's just about a bench clearing penalty when you pull the goalie.
They were trying to get the extra attacker out on the ice. They almost did, and they would have had that whistle not blown, that play dead. Arkansas never touched it. It's not just touching it, though. You got to have control of the puck before they blow it dead, generally.
Honestly, I think this game they'll look for any kind of contact. I bet if it touches their skate, they'll call it down, just save time.
Well, Arkansas going to have to go on the penalty kill here. Going to get a little bit of work in on that. Skating down is Glide. Glide with the puck, far side hash. Passes it back to the point, has a man there. Centering pass, looking for Lamb, and Arkansas's got a 2-on-1 coming back the other direction. Skating offensive zone is Jackson. Jackson lays a pass across. Couldn't field it cleanly, was Brooks Moore. These two have been playing together for quite a while. Been on the same line. Were last year as well. The checking line types. Very good checkers, forecheckers especially. You see Jackson get down in the dirty areas a lot, and Moore, a big hitter.
It's not really looking like a penalty kill for Arkansas as much of an even strength game between North Texas and Arkansas. I think that a lot has to do with just the fatigue and I mean, North Texas is obviously tired after a butt whooping in the first period.
Well, we got to meet with Coach Falls between the periods. What did you think of him? Seems like a nice guy.
Absolutely. He seems to be wanting to kind of bring a new direction to the team and get things changed up a little bit, hopefully give Division I a little better season than they had last year.
Arkansas going to move this one out of the zone, picked up at center ice. It's going to be worked back along to the far side, picked up there. They're going to wave the offside off. I'm not sure.
I'm not quite
the
sure
linesman knew what happened there, but skating into the zone is Lamb. It confused Arkansas as well. 48 seconds to go on the penalty. Chipped along the board. Couldn't quite get it past him was Branscombe. Quick shot down into the corner. Marsh chasing it down there. I'm sorry, that's Higgins. Higgins plays it off the boards. Arkansas looking for the puck, but North Texas takes it away. Back the other direction. They're skating it down into the zone. Picked up here by Everett. Everett's just going to pin one along the boards. Defensive zone for Arkansas. A lot of offensive zone time for North Texas right now as they work one down low. 25 seconds to go on the penalty. Arkansas watches as Chase Deacon works it around, fires a tough angled shot. Looked like a little wraparound chance, but good positioning by Graham. This puck comes back out of the zone. It's picked up nicely here. Glide sends one a D-to-D pass, far side. It's tipped into the zone, no icing as Deacon will get a change. Everett to pick the puck up. He'll bat one off the boards to himself. It's stolen away momentarily by Rosenberger. And down the ice, chasing it down is Newman Magnus just out of the box, staying on the ice. Centering pass out front. Laying down for that one was Ziders. And a centering pass out front, not able to put it home, was Tilson. Nice defense there again by Glide. Glide's been their most stalwart defensive player tonight and the weekend as Lafferty's working it into the zone. Arkansas running into each other on that one. 9 minutes gone here in the second. Back the other direction comes Arkansas. Little toe drag move there by Tilson, but it's broken up nicely there in front by Glide yet again. Kevin Glide back the other direction. A stopping move, nice. He's controlling the puck well as he'll find the man far side of the ice. That's Lafferty, who gets taken away easily by Marsh. Marsh loses the puck, but Parisi's there to gather it for him. 10:39 to go in the period. A banking pass finds his man Odeline. Odeline looking to work it out of the zone. He had a hat trick last night. Tilson down deep into the zone. No icing here. Tilson with the puck, and he gets kind of blasted there. Tilson didn't like that too much as Dietrich came by and gave him a little check. Trying to work it along to himself and stolen away by Glide. Glide and Dietrich.
Another positive for North Texas is, by this point last period, Arkansas already had 7 goals, I believe. So only allowing 2 and scoring 1 for themselves, that's an improvement.
Much better period here for North Texas. They got the benefit of a penalty as well, so they had some offensive zone time. Arkansas centering pass broken up, picked up by Parisi in the corner. Parisi will skate it out front. He'll fire a quick shot. Rebound there, and it's stuffed into the net by Odeline. 13-1 Arkansas. As you were saying, one thing that these teams have struggled with the past couple of years is the long change period for Arkansas. tonight, same thing, 3-1 in this period after putting 10 spot up in the first.
It's I mean, there's a good chance we're going to see the 20s come up on the scoreboard, but something I've never personally seen here.
Quick hit there on Deacon.
Whether it's beer league or ACHA, it's not something I've seen.
Arkansas looking for the wraparound opportunity. Parisi, a tough angled shot, couldn't put it short side. Nice little banking pass by Deacon around his brother. Grant Deacon with the puck, then checked off the puck by Chase. Quick shot by Everett, gets blocked down in front. Coming back the other way is Chase Deacon. He'll work through a man, but a nice job by Higgins getting a skate on that one. Here comes Lafferty. Looks like North Texas with newfound energy, and he gets slammed down from behind.
Oh.
Michael Lafferty down, but he looks like he's okay. He just took a stinger there, went flying into the boards. That's going to be a cross check by Aiden Everett.
That's one of those things Arkansas, I mean, as far as sportsmanship goes, they shouldn't be doing that. They obviously have an advantage. They're up 12 points. There's no need to be hitting like that. Be physical, but don't take advantage.
The discipline will come with this team. The team's still very young. Guy like Aiden Everett, though, he's been around for a while. Nice little glove down here, and back the other way comes Arkansas on the penalty kill. This is Odeline. He'll chip a pass along. It's on net. Nice job just shoveling that aside by Stovall. Holding on to it below the goal line. This is Jackson. He's just going to try to play this one along. It's stolen away, but only for a moment. It gets chipped back into the neutral zone. Now the defensive zone for Arkansas. Back the other way, sending it all the way down on goal. That counts as a shot. And Stovall makes the easy save. Closes up those wickets. Rosenberger watches this one come down the ice. No icing here. And Arkansas sends it hard off the board. It's gloved down at center ice by Glye. Glye having a tough time with Jackson, and Arkansas going to be offside. Good job by Moore not to touch that puck and just retreat back on defense. No stoppages necessary if we don't need them. Back the other way. Centering pass broken up nicely here by Moore. Brooks Moore back the other direction. He's got Jackson on the far side. He's going to lay a pass off. Missed the stick of Tilson. And Glye has the puck again. Kevin Glye banking one off the boards. He has his man below the goal line. That's Zeiders.
North Texas really is, I mean, not now when they're holding the puck, but they have been making a good use of their penalty time, keeping the puck in their zone for the most part. Of course, as I say that, it's a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, it's still an Odeline. Arkansas, outside of Alex Keyser last year, was missing some firepower at the blue line, and I think they have some now in Newman Magnus and Dylan Odeline. Zach Palmer, of course, has always been a face to know here on this Division III team. He's always provided an extra spark. As Odeline skating around with the puck, just skating circles around people this weekend. He's got 5 goals on the weekend. Odeline.
Yeah, and North Texas seems to have kind of lost that thunder that they had at the start of the period. And that's kind of making it not such an interesting game for them to where it's not looking like they're going to have many more chances throughout this period in the third.
Stretching his legs and making a pass off the boards there was Stovall. Stolen away by Arkansas in front. A wheeling shot there by Branscombe is saved nicely by Stovall. The rebound gets steered back to the backboards. And as Arkansas steals the puck away again, this is Everett. Everett looking for a pass. Couldn't get the shot off, though. Still on his stick. Finds a man at the point. That's Marsh. Fires it through the traffic, but it's blocked down again by Glye. Retreating now is Everett. He'll bank one along. Rosenberger's going to pick it up there for North Texas. They'll have some offensive zone time. Just slapping it on goal. Tipped in front. Another centering pass. Easily picked up here by Valentini. And Valentini runs into his own man. Looks like his own man ran into him. As Everett fires a shot, glove down.
He's got a hot glove tonight, thank goodness.
Stovall has been the reason that this game isn't even more out of hand, I should say. 14-1.
Absolutely. I think he started to heed my advice coming out of the crease a little more, so that's good.
Arkansas. Play it back to the point. They've got a man there. This is Parisi. Parisi with the puck, trying to work through a man. Parisi with the puck, going to center it out front. Couldn't find his man, but now Deacon picks it up, wheels a shot just off the net, and covering the puck up is Stovall. First time we've seen him come out of the crease to cover a puck like that. Generally, when he covers them up, they're tucked away into his shirt. Quite a bit of shots for Arkansas.
Yeah, we're looking at about 51 right now total for the game.
Quick shot again, saved easily.
Make that 52.
52 shots through 2 periods.
That's a total you don't typically see throughout a whole game on average.
It's a lot, Arkansas. Expect that, though, tonight. Nice job just pushing that one along. Arkansas holding the blue line again. Skating around with it. Here's Jackson. He's going to wheel back to his forehand and blows a tire. Back the other way. There's North Texas. They'll send this one down. It's stick down there by Graham. He slows the puck down. Newman's going to come away with it. Newman Magnus. And back the other way comes Arkansas. Offensive zone. Sugasawara. Sorry, that's Branscombe. Branscombe's shot fired quickly there on goal, but batted down in front. Easy scoop up for Stovall. 5:38 to go in the second.
You know, I feel like, you know, for a freshman goalie and getting his first start, Christian Graham might have wanted a little more action for his first real game, real start.
It's tough back there, too. Part of the reason you give up a goal like he did is, you know, you're not expecting a 2-on-1 rush like they had. Next thing you know, it comes out of nowhere, and it's 14-1.
Absolutely.
He's performed well, though, in the times that North Texas has had offensive zone time. He's been in good positioning. Hasn't left it too many openings. North Texas, I think, getting the benefit of the shorter bench. In a lot of cases, there have been a couple of times where I think the whistles have stayed in the pockets on icings and on other things just to kind of move the game along a little bit more.
Yeah, I think both teams kind of prefer that.
For sure. Arkansas into the offensive zone. Gly's going to shove his man into the corner nicely. Arkansas still with the puck below the goal line, picking it up here, back to the point, has his man. This is going to be Marsh firing a shot. Doesn't get through the traffic. Wheeler's shot doesn't go either. Wheeler in pain as he took that one to the midsection. Back to the point.
Cups.
Yep, quick shot. Played down below the goal line. Arkansas looking for the centering pass. He's got a man circling around. Arkansas holding on to the puck. Could be Tilson. Tilson still with it. He'll lay a pass off. Has a man far side. This is going to be Marsh, who fires a shot quickly on goal. Not sure how he saved that between the legs like that. Little stand-up save. Not something you see too often.
No, not typically, since, you know, a lot of goalies played butterfly style full time just about.
Face off one back by Arkansas. It's going to be a quick shot in front looking for the tip. And oh, blowing a tire into the corner there was Parisi. Nobody around him. Looked like it hurt a little bit, but he's up and moving. Arkansas still with the puck. Centering pass has Deacon. Deacon can't put it home. Another shot from the point. Rebound out front. Good positioning, able to snag it out of the air. Was Stovall. Gets that big claw up there. Able to snag it.
He's been doing good for the past few minutes while they've been having a lot of offensive zone rushes. Arkansas has.
Arkansas circling around. This is going to be Deacon. 2 players blowing a tire out front. There was Rosenberger, and he took a man out with him. That was Lafferty. It's Arkansas. Cross-ice pass. Magnus going to pick it up there. Magnus going to fire a shot. Tough angle. Comes up high. It's like it hit Everett wrong. He doesn't. He's skating slowly to the bench. So Arkansas fires a shot. Nice save near side. Looking for the back post was Parisi.
It's looking like he's put a magnet in his glove, because that's where that puck's been a lot of the times he's been making saves.
Everett, I think, took a tough hit as well as he threw his gloves on the bench before he got there. Quick shot there. He's still regaining his composure at the end of the bench there. Arkansas with the puck. Odeline sends one along, looking for Moore. Moore's going to skate around with the puck and trying to check him off. It is Rosenberger. Rosenberger, the lone white helmet on the ice, besides his own goaltender. Comes all the way back down. Played easily there by Graham. Far side is Branscombe. Branscombe to Jackson. Jackson streaking up the far side of the ice. Offensive zone. High circle. Leaves it there for Branscombe. Couldn't control it, but able to regain control is Branscombe. He's in the far side circle. Quick centering pass. Whiffed on. Another whiff at the point there by Marsh. Kicked out of the zone by Rosenberger. Here comes Lafferty the other way. Centering pass. Misses the stick of Deacon. Deacon with the puck. He's going to try to move around a couple of Arkansas players, and it clears the zone. 2.5 to go in the second. Deacon with the puck, sends one off the boards. Just lifting it high into the air there was Zeiders. Arkansas with it again below the goal line. Send one up far side, skating it through the zone, looking for Jackson's stick and does find it. 3-on-1 the other way. Arkansas working it through and a quick shot score. Brad Branscombe with yet another goal this weekend. Nice assist there by Garrett Jackson.
I think that's one of the positives for one of the positives that North Texas has going into the locker room for the second intermission is, you know, they've cut their goals allowed total in half, and that's got to be a confidence boost, especially with not a whole lot slowing down from Arkansas.
Arkansas moving it down the other direction. 2 minutes to go in this second period of play. Coming up with it here. Arkansas comes away with it. This is Tilson. Centering pass out front, looking for his man, streaking towards the net. That was Valentini. But back the other direction comes Rosenberger. Rosenberger skating it down into the corner. He's got Higgins checking on him. Rosenberger shelters his man off the puck. Deacon comes away with it. Passes it back to the point. That's Glye. Fires it. Tries to get it through the traffic. Rebound far side. Quick shot. Good job shutting down the angle by Graham. Good to see that from him. Puck missed the net, but it looked like Graham had the angle cut down either way.
I thought that was another goal for North Texas.
Quick pass far side. Puck loose out front. Goes behind the net. Picked up easily here by Glye. Glye just turns it down into the corner. To the turnbuckle now. And it comes up and out of play. 1:09 to go in the second period of play. We had Coach Falls on earlier. The Division I team. They'll be out of town next week for their first game against University of Central Oklahoma. Made a national championship appearance last year. And they'll also take on next Friday and Saturday University of Oklahoma. Those are some anticipated games, some close teams. They're not exactly Arkansas's rivals, but teams that Arkansas wants to beat nonetheless. Parisi skates it out front. Quick pass out front is Grant Deacon. Gets it again out front, fires and scores. Grant Deacon. Becomes the first of the Deacon brothers to score this weekend.
At least there's only a minute left of this one, of this period at least.
58.8 on the clock, 16-1. This face off, one back, and Arkansas will move it along. They got a man. Gonna work it up the ice. This is Odeline skating ahead, has a man, fires a shot up into the netting. You heard Arkansas took multiple players from last year's Division III Nationals team. Hopefully that success will translate at the D1 level as well.
I hope so. It was nice having, you know, the D3 team do so well, but it would have also been nice to have both of our teams succeeding.
Yep. Quick shot and trying to lay down on the puck there. I think some excitement. I think most people in the building know this is an emergency goaltender that North Texas has started here. And he's really performed valiantly this weekend, facing an upwards of 60 shots tonight. Another shot there. It's kicked aside into the corner by Stovall. Arkansas picking up the puck. They're not going to stop the onslaught. As long as that clock is ticking, Arkansas will continue to try to score. Centering pass out front. Arkansas looking to get that puck away. Nice little move there. Arkansas steals it away, though. Nice try. So Arkansas moves it up to the far side. They're going to try to put this one into the net. Odeline, tough angle, and oh, I don't know how he tucked that one in right before the buzzer. But Dylan Odeline has his 6th of the weekend. And that's how this period will come to an end. Arkansas giving props to the North Texas goaltender on their way off the ice.
It's such a hard job, especially going against a lot of those Arkansas players. I mean, I've played pickup hockey with some of the Arkansas players, and they're relentless regardless of who they're playing against. And so the fact that they're coming over and wishing him the best after 2 periods, that's good sportsmanship for him.
All right, well, 12 minutes will go on the clock. This will be the second intermission here, and we'll be back for the start of the 3rd period in about that time. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas. We get set to go for the third period of action here as the University of Arkansas Razorbacks Division III Hockey Club takes on the North Texas Mean Green Hockey Club. Dylan Van Zandt is alongside me as well as Quinn Shields. I'm EJ Sanders. Dylan, it's been quite a long afternoon here for the Mean Green. It hasn't looked too good for them on the scoreboard. It's been a rough weekend for them for the most part. You know, it didn't start it all the way back last week after they beat Texas, and God bless them for beating Texas.
Yeah.
Beat UT always. And North Texas, though, tonight just has been outmanned and outpowered.
Absolutely. For a game that's been going so quickly, it's been a long game, and I'm sure the North Texas players are ready to get back on the bus and head back to North Texas.
Not so sure they brought a bus.
Oh.
I think they came up in a couple of trucks and came ready to go. But more power to them either way.
As we keep saying, you know, at least there's a game. You know,
that's right.
It's
better than Arkansas has had a few teams in the past few years forfeit. Just didn't want to come up. North Texas did everything in their power to find somebody to play goal for them this weekend, and he'll skate out there on the ice right now. Probably the star of the weekend, the guy we keep continuing to talk about there is Taylor Stovall, Stovaugh, is how it was spelled on the record. He has been good, is probably the best you can say for him. He's been very good, and he's been a good sport as well, you know, chatting with the Arkansas players as he comes off the ice, smiling, keeping a good attitude is exactly what you want to see if you're the players in front of him. That's a guy you want to play for, especially.
Absolutely.
Arkansas will pick this puck up in their own zone as we're underway here in the third period. Picking it up far side's Parisi. He'll bat one along, trying to push one down into the zone, but Parisi comes away with the puck. Parisi has an outlet pass, just misses the stick of Branscombe. They're not going to blow this one dead for icing. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. A lot more of circumventing the rules by the referees just to try to get this one over with. Centering pass, broken up in front, back the other way comes Deacon. That's Chase, and he's offside.
I mean, they're already getting enough face-offs after goals anyways. They don't need to add more from icing calls. People aren't trying to hurt each other. They're not as physical. So
right, and you know, as much as it would be an impressive comeback, I don't think that Arkansas is going to concede 16 more goals.
Absolutely.
So,
and it's looking like they got a running clock going now, so that's going to be good to just progress.
Yeah, third period now, running clock, something we had talked about at the top of the broadcast, hoping they would do something like that, and they will. So North Texas, I think, agreeing to it, as well as Arkansas, to get this third period on over with. At the point here is Lafferty. Makes a nice little chipping move around. I think it's going to give North Texas a little bit more moxie coming into this third period. Less stoppages, though. It's definitely going to, or less stopping of the clock gives them less time to regroup. As an Arkansas player rips a stick out of a North Texas player's hands. Odeline with it. Center ice. Lays one off. Coming back for it here is Jackson. Garrett Jackson looking to break out. Gets across the red line, now the blue line. Into the offensive zone. Fires a shot. Blocked down nicely. Played back along. That's Moore trying to get this one out of the air. He bats it down. Jackson back around to Moore near side boards. 17:56 to go. It'll be 17 solid minutes as that clock will continue to run. A quick pass off, a quick shot, tough angle. Did it get by him?
Nope,
No, it did not.
Got it. Glove again.
Sometimes seems unsure about himself, Stovall does. Oftentimes you'll see goalies go ahead and freeze themselves just to act like they've saved the puck, even though they might not have.
Mm-hmm.
Stovall there looking around like he didn't know where it was, but he had, in fact, saved it. This is Odeline at the point. Odeline with a heck of a weekend. 6 goals. 2 hat tricks in as many nights.
It's a good stat pattern for Arkansas.
For sure. 27 goals to the 1 they've conceded this weekend. 17 minutes to go. Graham still the goaltender of record for Arkansas on this end of the ice. He'll play his 4th period of the weekend. They sat Alex Collins yesterday in the midst of his shutout And they'll send this one ahead looking for Moore. Moore's going to chase this one down into the corner. Don't want to get your top goaltender hurt. I think that's was kind of the thinking there as Arkansas watches this one come ahead. Lafferty not going to be able to outskate Odeline. Wow, Odeline with some wheels coming across there. I think part of it, too, is the fatigue that Lafferty's facing. Back the other way comes North Texas. North Texas sending one along the boards. Now Arkansas with it. This is Moore. He'll send this one up. Has Branscombe. He tries to make a little stride deke past a man. Couldn't do it. Arkansas, all they got to do is act like they're going to hit them, and North Texas will back off the puck right now. I don't think they want to be too physical. Arkansas is not trying to be too physical, but they're taking advantage of the physicality, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely. They're known as a bit of bullies. Very rarely do you go through a full game without, punches being thrown or something. It always seems like, but
they're getting a few scraps here and there as Arkansas fires a tough shot from a tough angle. That was Valentini. Go ahead, Dylan.
But they're using their reputation to their advantage to just keep them at bay and allow the game to proceed and hopefully keep them with an advantage.
Centering pass broken up here. This is North Texas coming back the other direction. Lafferty into the offensive zone. Michael Lafferty trying to get past Marsh. Good defensive play there. Poking that one away from the streaking Lafferty. Here comes Branscombe. Branscombe, a nice stick handling move. Through the center of the ice on his backhand. Moves it to his forehand. Loses control of it momentarily. Checking on him is Ziders. Ziders can't get the puck away from him, though. Arkansas centering pass finds Parisi in the middle. Another centering pass broken up. Looking for Marsh in front. Rosenberger trying to get it out of the zone. He won't. And here comes North Texas the other direction. Able to keep his skate just onside was Lafferty, barely. 14:54 to go in the game. Should be 14 minutes, 54 seconds of real time.
There's really no one to blame at all for North Texas being in this big of a hole. I mean, everyone's playing as good as they can with only 7 people and, not having a starting goalie. And there's really nothing you can really do about this scenario. But props to them for sticking through it.
North Texas retreating again as Grant Deacon fires a shot into Zider's stick. It's stolen away here and back the other direction. Comes North Texas as they get knocked off the puck. Back to the point is Odeline. He'll fire one, skated down there, and taken away. Good pass ahead, and just offside was Chase Deacon. It's unfortunate. You got to still call the game by the rules. And Deacon was offside by a step. 13:53 to go in the third period. And the clock is ticking on North Texas's time here in Springdale, Arkansas.
At least, maybe they won't get too much thrown past them. Maybe they can have something to look forward with not very many goals, if any, allowed this period.
Quick pass and a shot there by Chase Deacon. Would have been a nice consolation for him to get a goal on his brother's team. He's going to get the puck a lot this period, I feel. He'll fire another one. Tough angle. Graham can't handle it, but it goes steadily into the corner here as Parisi picks it up, skates it up the ice. How about Parisi skating through everybody, fires a shot. Nice save. The puck is still loose.
There's no sense in holding on to it here unless there's a big rush.
Rosenberger trying to work by Marsh. Retreating here is Higgins to pick this puck up for Arkansas. An outlet pass for Jackson. Jackson overpowering his man. Had a good weekend from Kevin Glye there. He's been awesome on the defensive end of the ice. Look at that. Continuing to get into defensive plays and force Arkansas to work for everything.
That defensive presence is something that they need 100%. It's giving them some sort of resistance.
Arkansas yet to score in this third period. Not necessarily looking to score, but they've got it at the point. A quick shot there by Marsh. Saw it all the way with Stovall. Stick handling in the corners more. More with the puck. He's back behind his, the opposing team's cage. Deep in the mean green zone. Sends it back to the point. Holding it there is Marsh. He's going to step up in the slot. Fires a shot looking for the stick of Valentini, screening the goaltender. Jackson back to the point. Finds Higgins, who can't hold on to the puck. He's got a man in his hip pocket. Marsh having a tough time controlling it. Does finally settle the puck down. It comes back down the ice. No icing here. Turning back the other way. Preston Lamb going to try to chase this one down, but Deacon comes away with it. Arkansas keeps it in the offensive zone. This is Moore. Moore, a centering pass. Has Deacon far side. Deacon going to load one up. Fires a shot. How did he glove that one down? Taylor Stovall yet again.
Stovall is just getting shots handed to him now. It doesn't look like Arkansas is trying to take full force shots. They're not wanting to embarrass the team, but, I mean, you can't have a hockey game and not throw shots at the net. So Stovall is going to have a bit of an easier period. Fingers crossed for him, and that'll be a nice confidence boost at the end of an onslaught.
Over the line, sends this one down into the corner. Chasing after it's Tilson. Tilson. It's knocked off the puck here. Tilson with the puck. Centering pass out front. Nobody on Deacon. Good job coming over was his brother. Chase able to break that one up. Grant was standing all alone in front. Here comes Chase the other way. It's a 2-on-1 if he hustles. Trying to dive out of the way. Nice job there by Magnus. Newman Magnus breaking up the play. Laying out for a puck. Good to see that in the third period of a blowout. Able to lay out. As Branscombe takes it into the zone, he has Tilson with him. A quick shot blocker down nicely by Stovall. Here comes North Texas the other direction. North Texas offensive zone, blue line. Cutting back, and a big hit laid on there. Glide gets knocked off the puck. Ziders just chips it off the board, looking for Lamb. Arkansas skating ahead into the offensive zone as Deacon. Deacon gets knocked off the puck. North Texas just wants to get rid of it out of their own zone. They'll control it behind the net. This is Glide. He makes a turning move, has Ziders near him. He's able to make an outlet pass, and Rosenberger clears the zone. This is Marsh, and he goes in offside. Trying to get out of the zone there was Tilson. Couldn't do it in time, and the clock is running at 9:47.
And one of the things I've been imagining here is, what if both of the Deacon brothers were playing on the same line of the same team? That the competitiveness that they have just playing against each other, brother on brother, is intense. In in a game like this, Chase Deacon's trying to get any kind of score that he can, but both of them playing together would be a sight to see on an ACHA team.
Chase, a quick player as well, as a nice cover up there by Stovall. Skating through the crease. The Arkansas player. Might have been Wheeler there. Yep, James Wheeler coming across. 9 minutes to go here in this third period. Not a whole lot of stoppages either, as this one comes all the way down the ice. Graham comes out of the goal to play this one. Christian Graham.
I think he just wants to touch the puck.
I think that's a good assessment by you there, Dylan, as Arkansas tries to find a man far side, a tipped pass, and nice little leaping play there by Parisi. Couldn't quite settle it in time. So there's some good skating skills, and Rosenberger couldn't get the puck. Coming out of the net is Graham to take it. A little pass out front looking for Deacon. Deacon couldn't get the puck, though. And back the other way comes Jackson. He's got Parisi on the back post, but instead Jackson just fires at 5-hole. I think Stovall on that one just decided he wasn't dropping down anymore. They will stop the clock on the goal.
I feel like you kind of have to. He's been dropping a butterfly a whole lot. His knees have to be hurting, and especially, looking at 70 shots tonight or today. That's a lot of damage your knees are going to take on that.
Right at 70 shots right now. Another shot there. Arkansas has scored quite a bit in this game. Another backhanded opportunity there by Moore. Arkansas opening the scoring here in the third period. I should say they're opening the third period scoring. Lamb just tries to get it out of the zone. A quick shot there by Newman Magnus. Newman Magnus almost put that one by. Back to the point. Odeline lines up a big slapper. Right on goal, but a blocker save.
He got lucky on that one. That was a bit of a delayed reaction, but he got there in time and
fights it off. Here comes Deacon the other way. He'll try to fire a shot. He had a man on the back post. I think Lamb's a little frustrated with him there. Lafferty, a tough angled shot off the mask. Ooh, boy, that was blindsiding Christian Graham on that one. It's lucky it didn't go off his mask into the net. I have to shake that one off. 7:23 to go. Lafferty giving a good laugh, having a good laugh there with Christian Graham. It's good to see these teams. You know, not a whole lot of bad blood between them. Just a lot of good sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
In a game where, you know, North Texas could easily be upset with the way they've played, but they shouldn't be. They should hold their heads high as they leave here this weekend. Get to have a nice drive home through the state roads of Oklahoma, which are rocky as all get out.
Oh, yeah.
They'll find a man far side of the ice. Played back down into the zone. Lamb can't handle it there. Lafferty's going to pick it up. 6:41 to go. Lamb gets checked off the puck. This is Odeline now. Odeline, far side, just going to make the easy pass ahead for Grant Deacon. Grant into the zone. Finds Tilson far side. A lot of ice time for guys like Tilson this period. Ooh. Parker Tilson's been here for a few years now, though. Knows what's expected of him as Chase Deacon skates into the zone just onside. Fires a shot and scores! Chase Deacon!
That is, I mean,
I
that's
think we were rooting
for.
even you and me up here gave a fist bump after Chase's goal there. Very excited to see that. That's what it was all about this weekend. Get those Deacon brothers going. And he can leave here with a souvenir.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a memory. Scoring on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
It's hard to stay excited about 2 goals in 2 games, but you know they've worked hard for that and for the weekend trip.
18-2.
As odd as it is, I'd call that a success.
I'd say so too.
Texas.
I'd say so as well, especially in the second game. If they get 2 goals last night, I would have expected it. You know, not as tired legs, but they really adjusted here well today. Arkansas, I mean, despite giving up 18 goals, that's just their goaltender facing over 140 shots this weekend. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's not all on them at all.
No, it's a shooting gallery out there, and unfortunately, Arkansas has a lot of opportunities because they got a lot of fresh legs out there.
This team just last year won the Texas State Championship. They're an ACHA Division II program. Looks like they're kind of in a rebuilding state right now as their goaltender, their normal goaltender is out with a rib injury, and they've performed well here in Springdale.
They definitely
nice physical play there.
Absolutely. It's looking like it's going to get more physical. Just last 5 minutes of the game, they've got nothing to lose, really. Just have fun and
finish strong.
Absolutely. They're sprinting towards the finish line, which is, I mean, that's great.
4.5 to play, 18-2. Arkansas probably won't be breaking any records tonight. They have to get to, I think, to 22 goals to break the single-game Arkansas record. And skating into the slot, a quick shot. They're going to say that wasn't in. Looked pretty close. Looked like the net might have moved a little, but hard to say from this angle. Anyway, they'll continue to play. 4:14 to go. Quick shot, patted aside. This is Moore with it, far side of the ice. He'll turn back.
Rarely can you hit 2 posts and then the ice and it not go in.
Well, I know some guys who can hit 2 posts. It's Arkansas. Watches North Texas skated out of the zone, back the other way. Offensive zone. Glide with the puck. Arkansas steals this one away. 2-on-1 going back the other direction. Skating into the offensive zone. This is Wheeler. He's got a man with him, and he gets tripped up on the play. No call. They're not going to get any calls.
No,
that's just not how this is going to work today. So Arkansas skating around. Wanted to get James Wheeler a goal there.
I feel like they should call more calls against North Texas so they can get an extra rest.
Yep, as Arkansas sends a man into the boards. Rogers shaking his head like, this isn't how this is going to work here in the third period.
No.
There aren't going to be any calls. As Valentini chases it down into the corner, the game getting a little more chippy, but for the most part, both teams understand the stakes. There's a quick shot by Valentini. He's fought off by Stovall. Down into the corner now, Arkansas can't come away with the puck. Good job by Glide below his own goal line. Glide's going to try to skate out with it. He's going to pass one ahead, has a man. This is Deacon. Deacon, offensive zone. Rosenberger just wants to get out of the way. Felt like that all weekend for him. As Deacon passes one off, has a man. Quick shot there by Valentini. Nice save, sprawling save. So Arkansas gets it back to the point, has a man. Little pass off. It's broken up. Back the other way comes Deacon. This is Chase Deacon. He has a man with him. He's going to load up a shot. Just missed wide. Another good opportunity by North Texas. Arkansas looking a little sloppy in the later goings of this game. Higgins gets it, tries to play it up the boards. Rosenberger holds it in there. A quick shot. Oh, tough angle, goes off the side of the net. That looked like Ziders taking that shot. Samuel Ziders. 2 minutes to go and ticking.
It's with only 2 minutes to go, there's nothing really needed to do for either team besides just take it easy or get out there, be physical, and have fun.
Quick face-off, one back to Graham. He just steers it into the corner. It comes back out front, easily taken aside there by Odeline. 1:39 to play, a running clock. Up the side boards, only one goal conceded this period by North Texas as another quick shot is saved down. It's 1-1 in the period. North Texas might leave the third period with their first draw in a period of the weekend. Another centering pass out front, comes all the way back to Odeline. He's going to try to change that now. Nice save. Can North Texas win the period even? 1:13 to go. Clear the scoreboard. It's 1-1 right now in this 20 minutes as North Texas tries to take it out of the zone. They want to win it. Want to win this period pretty bad. Skating ahead, Rosenberger gets out of the way. Onside, skating out front, fires a shot, flips over the goaltender, almost went in. Back to the point, Ziders sends it down low. Taken away here by Magnus. They'll just bank one off the boards, chasing it down as Ziders. 40 seconds to go. Third period of action. Parisi takes it away. Arkansas can't get it back as Chase Deacon comes away with the puck. How about the energy that North Texas is showing at this stage in the game? 29 seconds. They want more. Into the offensive zone and a lazy stick handling move and a smiling Kevin Glide. The stick lift coming back the other way as Branscombe looking to center this pass. It comes out front. Arkansas not going to handle it. This is Moore with 14 seconds left. Arkansas trying to work past North Texas. The running clock period certainly helped North Texas here. Centering pass. It's steered aside. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, now 1 second, and Arkansas will escape this weekend and this period without losing a single period.
That's good on Stovall for sticking in there. That's 78 shots he's faced so far. Not so far, but just this game. You don't even face that in practice normally. That's ridiculous.
It's a lot of shots that Stovall had to go up against this weekend. He performed valiantly, and North Texas going to be glad to shake the hands of these Arkansas players. Arkansas much appreciative of this team coming up this weekend. Good job by the officiating crew, I'd say today especially, of understanding the situations in the game, not causing any unnecessary stoppages, and really calling a pretty good game and a pretty good weekend here at the Jones Center. There's going to be more pictures to be had between the Deacon brothers as they're jawing with each other at center ice, acting like they're going to fight, rubbing a glove in each other's face. Pretty fun stuff, and that's what hockey's all about right there. The relationships you build through hockey are some that last for a lifetime. So Arkansas will get out of this weekend 18-2 tonight, 10-0 last night. They'll look forward to Missouri State coming into this building next weekend. That's a rivalry that gets heated every single time, Dylan. We'll see you guys then. For Quinn Shields and Dylan Van Zandt, I'm EJ